Hello, Jupiter Life family. Welcome back to another Oracle message. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Hello. Click like, share, subscribe. Join the family. Okay, all the information you need to know about me is in the description box below. I give Oracle messages from various Oracle cards that I use in regards to the planetary alignment. So we do know that Neptune is currently in retrograde. Chiron is going into retrograde, I believe today, and is going to be there until the end of December. And so will Neptune. Neptune and Chiron are going to be retrograde together. The wounded healer and the spiritual illusionist, I guess, is my little breakdown of Neptune. So, you know, in your fog of trying to clarify things that are going on in your life, remember that things are ever changing. And though it may seem like the end, it is not the end, okay? And you really want to be looking at yourself at this time. What is it that you haven't healed from, that you thought you had healed from? Okay, know that you are the creator of your happiness. I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. It is not dependent on any outside source or individual. Therefore, it cannot be taken away. It can always be found within me. Yes, your happiness can always be found within you, even if an outside source affected the current happy state that you're in. You can find new happiness within you in regards to whatever transpired. It is not the end of the road. Loving space. I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must get there themselves at their own time. I can simply hold loving space for them as they go through their journey. Absolutely. And this would be a great example of that would be like the cousin that's struggling with something, the friend or the significant other that's struggling with something personal and is having issues with that. So they may be excessively borrowing money or, you know, making arrangements and canceling them with you. That's where you have to figure out how you can hold space for them because you care about them without getting overly involved in what's going on in their life to where it's leaking over and affecting your own. Expansive. Every day I am learning new things and expanding into my highest potential. Absolutely. I tell people all the time, you know, if you started a book, try to continue to read the book. And you don't have to sit down and read a book all at once. You know, read a couple of pages this day, a couple of pages the next day, a couple of pages the next day. You know, when you have that bored feeling, do something productive with yourself when you have the bored feeling, as opposed to something that could potentially get you into more distress. Okay, you don't want anything that's going to add to your distress. Okay, we want things that are going to lighten the load. Okay, course correct our lives. We don't want to get into anything that is going to cause us more strife, more anguish, more debt, more anger, more codependency on things, places, people. You know, you want to stick to the things that are freeing you, giving you mind space, helping you grow and evolve as a human into a better space than you were before. Not the things that keep you stagnant, hold you back, always have you questioning yourself, where you're going, what you're doing, and things of that nature, okay? Those things are not what you want, per se, on a daily basis or working into your life. You're kind of working those things out, right? So that you can have the happiness and the loving space and the expansiveness that it is that you're looking for in your life. Yes. We are here to grow, walk that North Node and expand in our Jupiter. Okay. Let's pull the Abraham Hicks. Good things come to me. card. It's a little lazy today. I am a vibrational being in a vibrational environment. You are even in your physical expression of flesh. You are, even in your physical expression of flesh, blood and bone, a vibrational being. And everything you experience in your physical environment is vibrational. And it is only through your ability to translate vibration that you are able to understand your physical world at all. Okay, so, and to give you an example of that, words. You know, us as humans, we use words to explain, express, and to inform, right? So words are vibrations as well, which is why we should choose them wisely and be careful of how, because manifestation is words, actions is words, all of those things put together brings things about, okay? How you engage with a thing, how you feel about a thing, how you talk about a thing, how you talk about a thing to other people is all vibration and frequency. Again, how you engage, how you talk with people, about people, with things, about things, how you interact, how you express that interaction are all vibrational and frequency type things, okay? So be careful, not just what you say and how you say it, but how you're moving in regards to what's being said. Okay, an analogy, please, Natasha. Well, I'll be glad to give you one. I prefer dogs over cats, and my actions would then follow through with that, and I would interact with dogs more than I do cats. Friends who have cats doesn't mean that I don't love them or won't hang around them. I just probably won't hang with them more or as much as I hang with someone who has dogs. See what I'm saying? Vibrational match. Woos you, pulls you in, keeps you stuck with it. Okay, you're a much better writer than you are a vocalist. So you may write more songs, jingles, poems, things of that nature for people as opposed to writing for yourself or as opposed to actually singing for yourself, right? You may be one of the people who write the music for the, you know how in music they have the people that write the music and then they have someone sing it so that when they send it to the artist, they can hear the melodies and the harmonies and how it's supposed to go. And of course, normally along the way they change up things, but that's not the point. The point is that someone receives what it is that you're presenting by the way it is presented, right? And then that person either vibes with it because of the way you sang it, and now they want to be a part of that project, things of that nature. That's the best way for me to explain vibrational matching and manifesting. Is it matches. It's like, oh, okay, it's like when you catch a groove, when you play a song and one person dances and the next person, it's like, yeah, I feel that too. It feels great. And then more people and more people and more people and more people. Got it? That's how the vibration frequency match thing goes. Prosperity. Because as long as you're in the highest vibe of love and expansion and creating your own happiness, focusing on yourself, aiding others where you can, when you can, how you can, prosperity is sure to follow. And we're just going to read from the book on that, honey, because, you know, we love a good additional message. It's been a long, hard slog, and you've wondered if you'll ever reap the benefits you've worked so diligently for. As you face financial responsibility, a little extra cash would certainly be very welcome. At this time, remain calm and courageous, for your Constant worry and concerns are about to be the thing of the past as a successful flourishing circumstances beckon. The energy of affluence surrounds you, signaling that opulence and financial success is yours for the taking. Wealth is knocking on your door and asks you to invite in a little luxury, for this is a most prosperous time. Stop focusing on money. You'll be supplied with all what you need. Be careful what you wish for. A lucrative deal is in an offer. Understand law of attraction. Hello, did I not just kind of narrow that down for you? Are we not on the same page, Jupiter Life family? Okay, it is coming in. It is always coming in. But you must stay in the vibration, in the love, in the creation of your happiness, in the expansiveness, and know that you are always vibrating. You are always vibrating. Okay, whether you're concentrating on a specific thing or not, you are always vibrating. I'm going to pull a super attractor with all this manifestation talk right now today. Yes. Check your chart, see which trining, see what is sextiling. Those are great transits for you to love on and expand with. So if you are, if your Venus or your Jupiter or your Mercury is sextiling, get into your communication, into your love, get into reaching out to people, especially if your Mercury is like sextiling or trining like your Jupiter or something to that effect. You want to definitely be talking to people, getting out and knowing, okay? It's best to use your chart to the ability of seeing where and how you can use the easier to move with, the easier vibrations, I should say, right? Which is the sextiles and the trines. Those are the favorable movements and connections in your chart. And the flow of least resistance is where you want to go, my darling, okay? When I'm tuned in to the energy of abundance, I become abundant. Exactly. You become abundant when you tune into the energy of abundance, okay? And this is definitely abundant energy, prosperity, expansiveness, loving space, being the creator of your own happiness, knowing that you're physically expression of flesh, blood and bone. As a vibrational being, you are always vibrating and sending out signals at all times. And you want to be sending out the best signal, the highest signal, the signal of opulence, the signal of prosperity, the signal of health and wealth and of vibrancy, of love, and those things at all times. And remember, yes, we have to deal with outside sources, the outside world, and everyone is not always on those types of vibes, which is, that is truly the test, how you maneuver in a world full of other vibrational beings, okay? But only aligning yourself to the goodness, to the good works, right? Only aligning yourself to the things that are going to help you and not hinder you. Only aligning yourself to the things that are going to keep you expansive, growing in your knowledge of self, growing in your knowledge of love, in your knowledge of people, in your knowledge of your calling, your purpose, your wants, your needs, your desires. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day, okay? And that is going to be a huge key to the prosperity and bringing in the abundance, okay? It's going to be having the self-discipline, saying no in places where you need to say no, saying yes in places where you need to say yes, hanging out, you know, or saying no to certain hangouts. You know, you're not doing certain things anymore. You're not going to certain places anymore. Say no to those things, and don't be scared to say no, you know. I have no interest in doing blah, blah, blah. But we can do X, Y, and Z if you would like to do that. Or, you know. You know. It is very important that you rest on what it is your next steps are going to be and what it is that you're looking for out of life, out of love, out of finances, out of, you know, where is it that you want to go? You are the author and the finisher. You are the creator. You write the intro, the outro, the inserts in between, you ad lib, and you take away and you add to. Okay. Now, with you knowing that you are the orchestrator, understanding that anyone else is just an added bonus to where it is that you are going. And it is a fabulous place, by the way. And we're looking at our heart chakra, sacral, root chakra. Okay, which are the colors that stand out the most, the red, the green, and the yellow. Okay, sacral is at the belly button, root is groin and below, and then your green is your heart chakra. So, you know, expand in love, expand in peace, expand in understanding, and that you don't understand, don't force yourself to understand, but don't be judgmental of it. Just move on to the next thing, person, place, job, whatever it is that you have to move on to. But this is clearly moving on space. This is clearly expansion and going into the things that you have been going after without looking back. Okay, she's not looking back. No, there is nothing that shows for pause to look back to reevaluate. This is go time. This is all go energy. Remember to check your birth chart. Continue to walk in your North Node and expanding in your Jupiter. This is Natasha leaving you with your word for today, which is success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Every day. Implement it into your routine. Read a page a day. Watch a video a day. You know, just implement it a little bit every day into your routine and watch it become a habit. Watch it become a thing. Watch it become a growth in your life that is needed, wanted, and desired. Blessings and abundance to you.